I had to start over because my mom called me. This time I was prepared for it. I was, I felt really bad because I got really annoyed with her last time. I was like, dude, I'm making a video, and I felt really bad for that. So I was like, I'm not even bothered by it. It sucks when I'm late in the video. It's a little annoying, but I'm not gonna get mad over it. I shouldn't get mad over it. It's just like whatever. So starting over. Good morning. It's a very nice, beautiful, sunny morning. May 28th. Kids have less than a month of school left. Only a few more weeks. Kids of the class of 2025 are gonna graduate and fucking get out of school forever and live their lives. Another year comes and goes for kids. It's going on 5 years. And I forgot to mention in April, it's been 5 years since school officially was ended for me. Officially. Sometime in April. Because originally they were going to say, 6 weeks. But then they were just like, fuck it. Just kids are out of school for the rest of the year. And I was like, oh my God. What a trip. That is awesome. Because I had a really hard senior year. I'm not going to lie. Socially. And I just was not a happy camper. I just wasn't a happy camper with school the whole time. I wasn't happy being at school at all. It was very depressing. But I got through it. I got through it. And it's been a lot nicer. Not adulthood-wise, considering the responsibilities. But it's been nicer. Kind of not having to be on that boat of no control of yourself. You can't, I don't want to say rebel. Rebel's not a good word on that. You have no power at all. Nobody has power at all in the sense of overpowering people. We're all adults, you can't treat an adult like a child. You know what I mean? Come on, you. You know what I mean? So like a kid, if you are in the right, let's say, kids are not always right, more so always wrong than right. But I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, you're a kid who's doing something right, and a teacher, pretty much screws you over, and it's just like, brings your parents and everybody is just never on your side as a kid, which it could be looked at both ways. Now that I'm an adult, I understand certain things, but like at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, it could still be really hard to balance sometimes. But anyway, so yeah, it's been over 5 years since school was canceled for me. And yeah, pretty much right now, 5 years ago, we'd be at the Canterbury Apartments in Puyallup, and I would just probably be playing games right now or something. I don't know. I'd probably be playing a video game this morning because I didn't work. I didn't work during my senior year. I tried working something. I don't know. I think Spirit Halloween was the only job I worked senior year, and then that was it. I actually don't know. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, and then it'll be 5 years of graduating high school, which has been real nice, both literally, seriously, sarcastically, and thankfully. That I say better, but not literally, but at the same time, literally. Yes, and I don't know. Anyway, But it's May 28th. I'm already half the week down, I guess, because yesterday I came in on my Monday, and
red light camera ahead.
Jason wasn't there. I guess that's a little whack to take the day off for a doctor's appointment, but I get it. Well, hopefully that guy don't get a ticket. That's gonna suck. That light is fucking notorious for red light cameras. Because I've been flashed before, but thankfully I didn't get a ticket from them. It was another light down the street that I got a ticket. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't think they were actually going to do it, and I don't ever care to play Dead by Daylight anymore, which is the sad thing, because it's really bad timing, because of the people who play Dead by Daylight, which is a video game. They brought that Five Nights at Freddy's character, the Springtrap, or the animatronic, as they call it in the game. I just don't care to play Dead by Daylight anymore, honestly. That is just pretty. I mean, that's pretty cool, but like, they're so late on that character. But I know they've been trying, but they did it. A lot of people wanted it, so they finally did it. And people have been really wanting that character, in the game. So they did it. They got the map of the game. Because the second movie's coming out in a few months. Or not in a few months. Actually in December, I think. Why December? But I don't know. I can't really go to the movies. I want to see Final Destination, but I can't. I can't afford it. 28 years later, I probably can't see it in the theater. Superman, I probably can't see it in the theater. Five Nights at Freddy's, I can't see it at the theater. We actually bought a Minecraft movie. It actually wasn't that bad of a movie. I'm not gonna lie. I actually did kind of enjoy a Minecraft movie, which is a surprise because it looked like shit. The trailer, I seen the trailer. I don't get angry anymore with looking at movies. I'm just like cringing. I'm just like, ugh, what the shit? Because I used to get so butthurt about certain things in movies. Like, I realized that if I'm not the target audience, I don't even have to put my mind around it. So I just stopped putting my mind around things. I'll give you an example. Sorry to the people who like this, I hate the DC Animated Universe series movies. I hate those movies so fucking much. I hate the DC Animated Universe, the Justice League movies, the cartoon ones, the Teen Titans versus the Dark Justice League. I don't fucking know. I cannot stand those movies. I can't stand the art style. I can't stand certain suggestive themes in the movie. I can't stand the sexual themes in those movies. Not that all of them have them. I'm just saying that, just sometimes they'll be more a little adultish, I cannot stand superhero movies depending on the superhero. So, this is going to sound a little whack with people. And no hate for anyone who likes Spider-Man, Iron Man. I've always loved Spider-Man, but I can't stand Spider-Man. Because, Spider-Man is constant, and this is going to sound kind of whack. I'm not trying to make it sound, what's the word? I don't hate women. Where you hate women. There's a word for it. Where you hate women because they don't like you. Or they don't... Not that they don't like me. That's a little strong. They don't want to date me, if that makes sense. Spider-Man and Batman and Iron Man are always constantly being with women. So, I just don't want nothing to do with the characters. I don't want billionaire characters and just You know, Batman, I mean, I like some Batman movies, but I don't like the Batman as a character in general. I don't like Iron Man as a character. Sure, for granted, he's badass, he's cool, he stopped Thanos, which, you know, that is cool. That's not bad. But he's a billionaire, he's a playboy, it was all handed to him. It just, that just isn't something I find enjoyable to know about a character, you know. Spider-Man, I give a little bit of a benefit of the doubt backstory-wise, because, you know, he actually got the powers, you know, by accident. He was a nerd, he was always getting beat up. Now, all of a sudden, he gets the powers, all the girls want him, and it's, you know, and again, I don't know the name of the word, but I just don't like superheroes that are automatically like that for some reason. I don't know why. But that's not the big issue entirely. It's just, I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but I just don't enjoy certain stories where, but it's not self-inserted. I'm not trying to self-insert or anything like that. I hate self-inserted stories too. They look stupid, like garbage, but yeah, you know, so like it basically what I'm saying is I'm not trying to keep getting upset over stories because something just doesn't fit with the way I like a certain character, you know, because it's not all about me. It's not all about the people. Like, I'll give you an example. I Am Not Starfire was terrible. I didn't actually read it. I've seen some videos of people. I don't buy comics. I don't buy any of that stuff. And I Am Not Starfire was a very sad attempt of a self-insert, which a self-insert is when an author tries to put themselves in the story, it's pretty fucking obvious, you know, and it's just like, that was sad, but yeah, you know, if I don't feel like a target audience, I'm not going to want anything to do with it, basically. So, I will not lie, I thought I wouldn't like a Minecraft movie, and I actually watched it, and I really like Jason Momoa in that movie. He was funny as fuck. I like the way he looks. Just the way he's dressed is super fucking funny. Him as Garrett, I've liked that since the first trailer. Ever since I seen the way Jason Momoa was dressed, his hair, his glasses, I was like, oh, yeah, Jason Momoa is going to be real good in that movie. I like Jason Momoa. But it was the way it looked that just was weird. And Jack Black as Steve. I'm not going to lie. There's no character for Steve. There's nothing for Steve on Minecraft. But Jack Black, I'm not going to lie. He actually fucking nailed it. You know, I actually thought he was funny. The music was funny. The characters were funny in general. You know, the dog Dennis. Let's name Steve named his dog Dennis. Like, that is funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. So we bought it. We bought a Minecraft movie, and I actually sat there and watched it, and I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really enjoyed a Minecraft movie. Chicken Jockey, that was funny too. I've seen the theaters rave for that shit, and I thought it was so stupid. I was like, bro, what's so fucking funny about it? But now that I actually watched it, I was like, oh yeah, that is actually it. I mean, it's the same scene from YouTube on the TV, but it was still hella funny. I'm not gonna lie, actually sitting there watching it. But yeah, Jason Momoa was so fucking funny in that movie too. They all were funny, honestly. All the characters were really good in that movie. So, and it just makes sense, you know. It actually works, you know, to like open a portal, you know, because it's Minecraft, you know, and then to end up fucking in some kind of other blocky universe to, you know, with putting shit down and making a sword. It actually works somehow. But anyway, but yeah, we watched the Minecraft movie over the weekend as well. Pretty sure it was Sunday, I think. I'm not sure, but it was a good movie. Surprisingly, it was a really good movie. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the story or anything like that. Yeah, the weekend just came and went. It was a 4-day weekend. I took Monday off. Don't hit my car, buddy. I know I kind of stopped abruptly there, but yeah, I'm a few more minutes out, 7 minutes. Sadly, there's fucking traffic, which it's not bad. It's slowly moving, but yeah. So I actually talked to Judith for the first time yesterday too, work-wise. It was just a normal day. I didn't even talk about any drama. I didn't talk about Norma with anyone. I didn't talk about Amino. I didn't talk about Mariama. It actually felt kind of nice not talking about them. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's just even I'm getting sick of fucking not talking to anybody. But I think Norma was really bummed out that nobody was really interacting with her yesterday, because I wasn't watching her, but I during the second break, I sat down. She'll sit on the couch, and I'll sit on the other couch. She'll sit on the one of the chairs, and I'll sit on the other chair. And I was just on my phone, and of course, it's not just in front of you. You can actually see around you, but your eyes are not actually focused on that area. But I could see Norma sitting there just looking all bummed and shit. So I'm just like, well, But I didn't talk about anybody. I didn't talk about Amino. I didn't talk about Mariama with anyone. I didn't talk about Norma with anyone. I didn't even talk about Judith. I mean, Judith came into conversation when she showed up. I guess she's sticking around now a lot more often. Like, she's actually been staying till after we leave, which I'm gonna have to get used to that, because every job has to really have a manager there, like even when we leave, so. Yeah, every job I had a manager by the time I left. So I shouldn't be too overly upset. I'm not even upset about it anymore. That first day I was, when she stayed till after we left. But, it's just because, see, if you're not used to the normality of the way a job's supposed to go, it's going to bug you in the future. So it's just like, you know what? If she sticks around, she doesn't even bother me that much. Sorry for spitting. She doesn't even bother me that much, honestly. She really doesn't. So it's just like, it's fine, honestly. She doesn't, yeah. I asked for help from her yesterday. I guess we have to log into ADP on the computer now. I think I remember her telling me about that during that meeting. I think, because I tried logging in through the app and it wouldn't let me get in through the app, and I was like, why is it not letting me through the app? But we're supposed to be getting in through the app, but apparently we have to do it through the computer, which doesn't make any sense to me. But my account got locked for security reasons. So she's trying to take care of that, which I was actually pretty appreciative for that. I was like, oh, thank you. Let me know if they get back at all. She's actually a lot older than I thought she was. I thought she was in her late 20s, early 30s, but she asked what my date of birth was. I told her, because you got to type that in. She's like, oh, my son's 2001 too. I was like, gosh damn, dude. How fucking old are you? Because you don't look in your 50s. You don't look 50s, 60s. Like, damn. You look like you're in your late 20s, early 30s. But seriously, like, I didn't want to say nothing, but I was genuinely fucking shocked. I was like, holy crap. Oh. Allegiance Staffing, huh? Is that the people that, for the security guard? I don't know. I'll have to look at these. I'll have to look at these people's jackets when I come in. But yeah, I just got tomorrow. Or, I mean, today and tomorrow. And then that's it. Yeah, and then with Monday, taking Monday off, she didn't give me any haggle for it. She wasn't like, oh, I prefer you come in. Because, see, you don't ask for a day off. You don't ask for a day off. You tell them, hey, I'm taking a day off. I got something going on, and I got to take care of it. You know, you never ask, hey, can I take this day off? Because you're not entitled to ask for a day off. You're not. Or, I mean, you are entitled to ask for a day off, but you're at liberty to take the day off. You are at liberty to take the day off because they don't pay you to be living your life outside of your work. They only pay for you being in the building. Uh-oh. No Selena again? I thought she already had her for like a little week. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Huh. Uh-oh. Am I tripping? I think it's Wednesday. Pretty sure. Well, yeah, because I worked with Carrie yesterday, so it has to be Wednesday. I don't know, but anyway, I'm here, so time to get today rolling. Hopefully Selena's okay, but yeah, I thought she was gonna be. I paused the video. Anyway, yeah, so I'm here at work, so bye for now.